don't worry about the people with the religion. Uh, you know, it's like the people that got out of the religion. They had to figure out themselves. They had to break the chain. Matthew Honey did it. Aaron Rod did it. Seth Andrews and was many believers um, before they were atheists. So, you know, I kind of keep a low profile with the atheist thing. I mean, I think if you want to just like, just, I mean, just, I mean, just wait a couple of years and, wait till the hydrocolloids beam a couple months, see what they find out. You know, just there's really no need to say you're atheist. I mean, just, live your normal life. I mean, if you love atheism so much, I think probably the best shirt you can wear is the one where they have like all the celebrities on there, and they have all the scientists, and it says, "Fear not hell, because you're in good company." I think that's a great shirt because that shows there's so many atheists out there, and technically hell is where the party's at. If there is hell. But that whole concept, it's silly, it's an imaginary disease, It's think about if there was a God that gave people brains, and we're all differently made, and he's or whatever sex that God is or whatever. I guess say he would know the past, present, future. He knows he's going to be atheist. He knows he's going to be a non-believer. He knows he's going to be a believer. And it always makes me wonder, why would the Bible say the fool in the heart says there's no God? Doesn't that tell you something that there was non-believers even back then? Doesn't that say something? Not everybody bought into that story. It's always a control system. What was the other thing with the devil? What does it say? I forgot. The devil's invisible or something like that. Well, see, gods and devils are never going to appear. I can say never for a fact because we live in a natural world. We live in a simulation, a computer simulation. We just find out there's evidence of ones and zeros. The computer, the universe's ultimate computer, it's computing. And that's why everything's fine-tuned. You have billion galaxies, billion stars. That's why the things are where they are. The aliens programmed us, they even programmed the universe. We are one with the universe because of scans of the brain with the neurons and pathways. And the scans of the universe is so identical. The dark energy, dark matter. And then with the experiment coming up a couple months with special particles faster than the Big Bang, more powerful than the Big Bang, faster speed of light and sound, more powerful than the Earth and Sun combined. And we going to, instead of 4 teravolts, we're going to go to 13 teravolts. I believe the max is 19 or something like that. And we're smashing those. And then we're going to find out different particles, mini black holes, because it played a big part in the universe, the black holes. Baby birth of baby universes, planets, and a series of big bangs and crunches and collapses. And before the Big Bang probably was that, and there was extra dimensions which we can find as supersymmetry and dark matter and dark forces, and we can find all the laws and forces of the universe. Then we can find out everything about the universe. But technically, we already know that, excuse me, we live in a simulation. That's why everything is. That's why the aliens programmed our bodies. They try to experiment. They program our minds. That's why we know things. How you know anything. That's why the people is trying to play this. And the people that try to answer all these questions that they can't, they kind of make it fit in with their religion. But the honest truth is, we have evidence that we're living in a simulation. That's why everything's fine-tuned. And think about it as aliens, super advanced species, you know, simulations, different simulations in a multiverse and other universes. They can make, create, um, you know. So, um, that's what they did. They made all this stuff. We're in a simulation, a real life simulation. So, that's why there's absolutely no God. There you go. Like I said, science keep on advancing, you know. It's just the way it is. So people want to know what's before the universe. What I think it's probably the multiverse, a bunch of different universes, and there's a theory from this. And because the aliens, they created the universe, right? Well, they probably live on another world. Maybe this is like really unknown stuff. It's making me intrigued, and I guess being an atheist is not easy for a believer, because a believer wants a simple answer. Well, God made everything. They want to feel comfortable. Some people say, I need to know there's a God that made everything. But for me, those people really want to know the truth, I'm okay with the unknown. And that's what great science makes it interesting. I love the unknown. I mean, I'm glad to see what we're going to find out. I just can imagine 30 years from now in the future, what the hell, you know, I mean, shit, probably solve everything by then. So I guess for the people that don't like atheists is because they're scared. They're technically taking the religion on faith. You know, they don't know 100% there's a God. You know, they don't know. Nobody knows. Except I do now. And the people who study science know there is no God. Never was. Not to mention all the contradictions in the Bibles. They want to believe on faith, because if they knew 100% there was a God, they would have no debates. I mean, but it's just personal experience, and it's never come about. And not only that, how many times did it say Jesus was supposed to come back? How many years and years? I mean, decades, centuries. Never happened. It's never going to happen. So, I mean, you can only hold the faith for so long until reality is going to either hit you, or if it doesn't, the truth will be revealed by science, and that's all there is to it. So that's where it goes. Morality, like everything these aliens programmed us, morality, everything. I mean, not only that, you know, they set the laws and forces, right? So if we can find the roadmap, we can destroy that simulation, and then we can set different laws and forces, and we can create a universe. Even scientists said. So that's the way to go now. Since we know there's no God, we can do with experiments. We trace the roadmap. We find where the simulation is. We can either destroy it or make it better, and we can go to other universes and other dimensions. And that's what scientists found out. There's parallel universes, extra dimensions, parallel dimensions, multiverses. Like I said, it's for the people that really want to know. I mean, that don't care to really want to know the truth. You know, they can't handle an atheist, because you have to be brave and say you don't know. You have to feel comfortable not knowing. You have to let go of the religion and say that, you know, I don't have to be scared of nothing. You know, I don't have to be scared of heaven or hell, because it's all imaginary. The universe we live in isn't natural. It's not supernatural. So, I think but atheist society is good, because people, you have to be brave. You have to be okay and say you don't know. And you really want to know the truth, you look for the truth. If you don't really care for the truth, and you want to live in delusions and superstitions, and feel that God loves you, that there's God, and there's a heaven and a hell, and you have to pay everything, you can go right ahead. But we atheists, we're going to keep on looking for the truth. And, you know, like I said, you don't have to worry about the people As long as you know the truth, that's what matters. Those believers are going to have to find themselves what the truth is. And whether you can convince them or not doesn't matter. They have to find out themselves. And with that note, I just proved there's no God. The universe is natural. And aliens program the universe and us and our morality and everything. So, what else can I say? Peace out.